Hey people, it's me again. So, anyways, as far as with my earlier vlog today, I kind of left some other stuff out. So, as far as that goes, there was like this other guy that I talked to earlier, like this month, you know, and that I'm not sure if he still likes me there, because although I've been picking up hints that here and there that he might have wanted to go out with me and all of that sort of stuff early on, like about 6 months ago or so. But I wasn't really that quite 100% sure about him because of it was like a while. It was maybe about like a couple of years ago when I had talked to him, and then he was like, towards me, you know, and now he's like talking to me and all of this sort of stuff, and I get a little worried if guys are like that, like that that they don't take a shine to me like this right off, but then it like come down like a couple of years or so down the road, and they start being a little bit friendly towards me or whatnot. That also had happened to me maybe about 5 or 6 years ago. I forgot what this one guy there, but I think he was this one Chinese American guy there that was that he wouldn't really talk to me for whatever reason. I mean, I wasn't really being that kind of way, but then I kind of decided to forget about him. And that was maybe back around the end of '06, or was it like the start of '07? I'm not exactly sure. And then he started talking to me again. I think it might have been the end of '08, and maybe it was like the end of '09, the start of 2010, or the start of 20 I don't know, 2010 or 2011, I think. I'm not exactly sure around those times, but then in a way that was one of the stuff that was going on there that I was just not really sure about those type of guys, like that. So anyways, as I was saying so far with all the other stuff, that there's maybe at least like two other guys that were like that, and besides that guy and this other guy there might have been like another one and maybe another one that was like that, where they weren't interested in me first off when I started talking to them, and then when it happened, I come down maybe about a year or two or so down the road, and then they started becoming interested in me, and I'm kind of a little bit like, what the hell, But then again, it's probably some other little things that got in the way that prevented them from becoming attracted to me, start off and all that kind of stuff, or some other little things, whatever it was they were in pursuing someone else, or that kind of thing, or maybe they were just young, and then didn't feel that way about me early on and all that, because then I could recall now was maybe like one of the other reasons why the two other guys this year had become more attracted to me at that point, was the beard. And then the fact that I've been like wearing the beard for like what is it, like 4 years now. Although I feel like maybe I should have been started wearing the beard a long time ago, but or not just a beard, but maybe like a goatee, or like the whole chin strap, or some kind of form of facial hair at that time, because it's like when I shave it all off, it's like I look like I'm 19 or 18 or something like that without the beard. But then with the beard, I still look like I'm about like 30, or so. That sort of thing. So, as far as all of that seems to go, with all the other stuff, it just simply depends on that. And, although I feel like I try to have more patience and all that, but it's just like I have to like keep myself busy with other things. Otherwise I'm just gonna go crazy with all this boredom and all that kind of stuff. But then on the other hand, what happened with me like a few years ago and all that, it's like that I was going in between like boredom and craziness, or where on the other hand, where everything just gotten all stressful and where I was stressing out for even the minor things, But a lot of times, I think as far as the last couple of years when I was stressed out over certain things, it wasn't necessarily minor, and there was maybe a couple of things that I might have had a legitimate reason to be stressful of, Especially like what had happened like during like 2008 with like Prop 8 and all that kind of stuff, And I think as far as the last 4 years, it was probably whatchamacallit, not the, mom like coming back in and all this sort of stuff, and I think it was just a break of the routine, and I kind of did not know how to deal with such abrupt changes without the proper planning and all that kind of stuff, and that's just simply what messes me up a lot. There is always these abrupt changes, without any kind of planning of some sort. I'm used to these type of changes when there's some form of planning, whether it's done by me or done by somebody else, or what if it's like if I initiate this sort of things, or what if it's done. It's a bit kind of dicey with these type of changes and all that, But anyways, a lot of that stuff, I think, is one of those little things that I had to try to get myself used to doing. And it's a bit difficult because that's just part of like being an Aspie is wanting things to be in a routine and all that, But then again, there's just some people that are like that, even if they're not Aspies. And there are probably some Aspies that tend to embrace chaos in some ways, But then again, there's just some people that want to have the fruit of both worlds, the what is like the chaos and the order and the orderliness, or whatever the word that's going to be, like the state of chaos, that sort of thing. I want to have the fruit of both worlds, or try to strike a balance between that kind of thing, So, anyways, I guess that's probably it until next time.